begin with a message from somebody else that was coming in as I was meditating, and they were saying that they've been there all along, but you haven't seen them. So there's somebody that is just like waiting and longing for you to know how it is that they truly feel. You're seeing things from a jaded lens of perception, and it is distorted, and that may be due to conditioning, things that we carry, like past burdens and baggage, like abandonment wounds, rejection wounds. Sometimes from past lives we have humiliation or even persecution wounds. So before we even begin pulling any cards, those were the messages that were aligning here. As you can see, my dog likes to join me sometimes for my readings, and so he may be on screen here with us. I'm still trying to figure out something that I can get for him to sit on as I do these readings, because it is so, I guess you could say, like, there's not much space back there for him to fit, so he just hangs out on the side of me and hangs on me sometimes. He loves it. He likes to hear what it is that I say, and sometimes even the energy that comes through. So we did have a few messages that came out here. The first message that we received says, do not leave or stop working. You're where you're meant to be at this moment. So if you have been considering making a career move or doing something different, right now is not the time to do so. But we do have new beginnings. So trust in new beginnings. There is a new beginning occurring in your life. Now we have expect the unexpected, right? So that's awesome. Surprise, blessings, miracles, opportunity, all of the things that the divine can allow for you to receive and be open to. It may even be a manifested dream desire that's coming into fruition or cultivation for you. We do have walking away. So, what are we walking away from, Gemini? Let's see if we can clarify this. What are we walking away from? What is Gemini walking away from? Or what other messages can you provide that may align here for a new beautiful Gemini? Wow, that's insane. Like, of all the other readings that I've done, it was never just one big stack that came out like that. It's interesting. And we do all have 3 placements. We all do have more than one zodiac placement. So if you care to look into your other zodiac placements, if you're not aware of what that is, you may tune in to the other readings. But it's just interesting to me how each reading is different. Each message that I receive in meditation is different. There was a message that was overall for the collective that there is a silence that is deafening. So if that aligns, take it. If not, don't. Now we have telepathic communication. So I wasn't planning on getting this many messages like this, because I do have another card deck to get to, but let's see what we have here. It may even be that while you are waiting for a new beginning to occur, that something comes in that is unexpected, that allows you to walk away from the job maybe that is not fulfilling for you, or if it aligns, the relationship, the neighborhood, the thought process, the cycle, however it aligns. But when you walk away from whatever it is that you walk away from, you will be receiving telepathic communication. It may already be coming in. Again, with those messages that I personally was receiving. So now we have be mindful. So be mindful and use discernment with whoever you are telepathically communicating with. Release pressure. So allow for yourself to release self-induced pressure that you are putting on yourself, but also there is a pressure that is occurring from the planetary alignments and different trines and things that are taking place there. So if you can find a healthy outlet to dive into, that may actually allow for you to like release repressed emotions, but release that pressure. Take it off for yourself. So now we have, do you believe in magic? And on the back side here, it says, picture perfect, I got the magic in me. And then, so that's a song. And then also, do you believe in magic? The Lovin' Spoonful. So those are two different songs that may align or be resonant. Ooh, now we got checkmate. Maybe someone is trying to apply pressure on you, but do you believe in magic? That magic is going to come back around because you are fully supported and protected by the divine. It may be that you are feeling someone new and you are kind of trying to just get a feel for them, and there's pressure there to get to know them a little bit more without um, like taking the magic away from it. But the divine is like, checkmate, guess what? Your magic is within you, within this person, and circulating the entirety of this connection, right? Checkmate from the divine. That's how I'm feeling. So now we have, you're understood, valued, and accepted for exactly who it is that you are. And I love that message because in my readings, I don't always receive that. I receive that people are seeing you from a jaded lens of perception. But in this case, you are understood, you are valued, you are accepted, and you don't have to be anything than who it is that you are. So now we have live in the now. And now actually came up in the letters of the prior reading that I did to this, which was Taurus. So there may be messages in there that align with you here, Gemini, but this even, it's reminiscent of something that I discovered a few years ago, which was that someone had put a watch on their wrist and they didn't have the time or numbers. It just said now, like the time is now. Every time that they looked down at their watch, it was now, like the time is now, the opportunity is now, the potentials are unlimited and you are untapped, and you have limitless possibilities and they exist now, in the now. So that's really cool. And yeah, live in the now, not in the future. Live now. Live in every present moment, not in the future and not in the past. It may even just indicate that right now is the time that you will be understood. Now we have read between the lines. So however you take that message, I mean, I'm kind of like spelling it out here, but right now there may be magic, even though there's a little bit of intense energy and everybody is being encouraged to take life in small bites. But even reading between the lines is like staying where you're at, living in the now, releasing the pressure, expecting the unexpected, getting ready for a surprise. If you have to release those burdens and that baggage from the past so that you can make sure you're in the highest level of integrity, do what you got to do, right? Because this is going to be a telepathic bond. So that may happen before you come into physical communication or union or communion with somebody. So be mindful again to use discernment as to who it is that you are connecting and aligning with and to. Next is growth mindset. This may even indicate that one or both of you is growing through refinement at this time, and again, moving through closing karmic cycles. In the readings that I have done prior, closing of 9-year cycles has been coming out, so that may also align here. And that may just mean that this person or you is moving from an immature mindset into growth. Now we have express emotions openly. So is it that you are crushing on someone and you are like a secret admirer with hidden emotions who never openly express them? If that's the way that you're feeling and you've been feeling that vibe towards someone, and you have kind of just been closed mouth, now may be the time. It may be the time that the magic is in the air and is ripe for new and old love. So now we have adjustment time. So even though the time is now, or you're being encouraged to live in the now, you may just again be growing through this adjustment time. And it may just be during this retrograde time frame. So from now until the end of July, after that, you may be quantum leaping into new energy and a new vibe, a new connection, either with a past person or somebody new altogether. So now we have don't lose hope. Opportunities are coming in and you need to be open to receive them. So make sure you're in receptive mode in whatever way that means for you. More often than not, when we experience trauma and wounding from the past, we have a gatekeeper that basically holds our heart closed because we're scared to open up again in fear of what could be. It's the fear of the unknown, but don't lose hope. And even if you have to lean in on your divine guidance system, if you follow one, that may be encouraged to do so, because now we have rolling with the homies. So that can be your divine guidance system. That could be your day one, like ride or die homies. It could mean your family. It could mean those that you work with. Either way, you are rolling with the homies. So those opportunities may even align with you rolling with the homies. So now we have attitude of gratitude. No matter what it is, no matter the challenge or adversity that you face, remain in that attitude of gratitude. And I know, I'm speaking from experience. That is easier said than done. So now we have, do you believe in life after love? That was probably a poor representation, but that's what it says on the card. Do you believe in love? Do you believe in magic? Those two align. So now we have, they are regretful and remorseful and can't face you right now. So if this is not in regards to the person that came through and basically told you that you are not seeing them, this is in regards to someone else that's still in your energy field. And when we talk about being in receptive mode, you have to fully let go of the past. And that means energetically, So you may be encouraged to lean in on clearing and balancing your chakra system, as well your auric field, and cutting cords. And you can find that through Reiki, morphic energy fields, sometimes even subliminals. If you lean in on that type of healing, that may even allow for you to have a growth mindset. So now we have missing puzzle piece. So you may be finding the missing puzzle piece to your life. You may have everything else established for yourself, and this person or opportunity may be the missing piece, or you may be the missing piece for someone else. Do take only the messages that are relevant and resonant and apply and pertain to your specific situation. What are we on? Gemini, zodiac sign. What messages can align? Oh, wow. Okay, so telepathic communication was coming out again for a reason. Again, make sure that whoever you are connecting with telepathically is who it is that they say that they are. Like, I don't know how exactly you would know. There are specific signs and symbolisms that you can even ask them to provide you in real time. So if you're hearing something, you could be like, oh yeah, well, if it's, I don't know, Johnny, I want you to show me a rainbow, either in the like social media that I'm scrolling, the TV that I'm watching, the psychic reading that I'm tuning into, the book that I am reading, in my travels, or whatever. If it's this person who's communicating, I want to know either by that or by a certain number sequence. You could even use, you know, the sign of their zodiac sign. So if I see, so for you guys, what are you? Gemini. So you guys are like two faces. So if you see like two of the same face or something mirrored or something like that, you know, however it aligns. But safe sanctuary, this person wants to provide you a safe sanctuary, and they feel as though you are that for them, even though, again, maybe they are the one with the. Anyway, I wanted to find the card that spoke about oh, right here. Oh my god, I couldn't find it. So maybe they are the one who never expressed their emotions openly, but they've been trying to telepathically communicate with you in a way that you would have the understanding that it is them coming through. If you are, or if you need to know if it is safe, again, lean in on God, your divine team, meditate, pray, ask for specific signs. They will provide them for you. If you don't receive them, then it's not that person. So now we have I love you, and I put nothing and no one above you, my love. I don't receive that often. That is giving me like warm, fuzzy vibes and feelings. That's a beautiful message to receive. Someone is not putting anything or anyone above you, even if this would be a perceived state of separation. There are several of you tuned in, so not every message will align, and of course there are different energy threads that come through, but they will not falter, waver, or wager you, this bond, your connection, this relationship, or even your future. So I just want you to know that. Now we have crossing paths with a high level person in career, love, or both. So again, that's why maybe that work thing came out here. You may be growing through an adjustment time and just on the brink of having that quantum leap. So that might be why you're feeling that pressure take place. You might be traversing a certain aspect in work, and you may be quantum leaping into a different realm altogether. This person and you, when you come into alignment, may collaborate and bring forth a whole new world and experience for one another, and even for those that you are providing work for or to. Now we have by divine design, divine intervention, and or divine timing. So anything that is divinely fated will not come to us until we are fully and completely aligned in divine design and by divine time. And this may even indicate that this is a divine union with a divine partner. So that means that the divine has brought you together in the highest enlightened way, and you have had to wait until this time in your life, until you were both, grown in your mindset, in order for you to fully be healed and aligned, in order to reach each other and meet each other on the same playing level field. So now we have give yourself time. So give yourself time. Literally. Listen, time is an elusive thing. Even though we feel as though we have to have certain things done by a certain time in our lives, that is a condition, because we are infinite beings and souls, and our love is infinite. And even with twin flames and soulmates, that love spans lifetimes. So it's okay. Release the pressure, slow it down, remain where you're at. Keep doing what you're doing. Put one foot in front of the other. Even if you can't see the full staircase, just take that first step. And maybe you have to risk it for the biscuit, right? That's something that continues to come up in the readings. What on the bottom of the deck, this came into my awareness earlier, but I didn't pull it. If I pull cards and something is left behind, I will speak about it. This one was, and again, it was something that I wanted to speak on, but I don't just want to have maybes or ifs. I want to have them definitively validating and clarifying here for you. This message says, homegrown love built from the ground up. And this aligns with a song by Dan and Shay, From the Ground Up. So if it aligns, you may look up additional lyrics there. Okay, what else? What else for our Gemini can we get? Whoa, that one came out with a bang, bang, baby. You are my missing puzzle piece. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to dig for it, but this person thinks that you are their missing puzzle piece. And again, I spoke about you finding your missing puzzle piece. And it may just be that that piece is what puts everything together for both of you. And it's like a game-changing, life-changing vibe that you come into alignment with. So just like using this as an example, if you are a musician and you have been in the game for a minute and you have elevated to a level and you feel as though there is no more ascending unless you change something up or you collaborate with a certain individual, and then this individual is brought into your awareness or into your energy field. And again, that may be telepathically, it may even be through music that you are connecting and aligning. that may be resonant, because before I started this reading, I actually was telepathically receiving channeled music, and that doesn't happen often. I have to actually intend to do that for that to take place, but because I've been like opening the channel in these readings, I do believe that that was manifested to come through. And when it happens and occurs for me, it's mind blowing, honestly, because it's from the inner well of magic that I don't even know exists. The notes, the way that I'm able to pronunciate, and even like the melody, the rhythm, like the way that certain things come out, it's just like I know that they are gifts that I hold from a past life. Anyway, so this person may be coming in, and you both may align and collaborate to change the world in a different way. So you may begin speaking truth about what is taking place in the world, and open people's minds and hearts to what it is that is actually taking place behind the scenes that we are from seeing because of the elusive conditions of society. It may even be that you guys are like the power couple that will come in and be the game changer to show humanity what unconditional love truly is and truly means. You'll have to take the messages as they align. I'm feeling like I'm getting serious, and I don't really want to be serious right now, but we have be your real and true sovereign self. So be who it is that you are with no expectation of recognition or reward. Be unapologetic in the light that you shine. Now we have medium to large build. This may indicate the person that is in your energy field, though if it doesn't align, it may be you. On the top of the deck here, we do have plot, twist, life-changing vibes, and that's what I was feeling. I just didn't say it correctly in that order, but you are on the brink of something special. Remember, expect the unexpected. That's this person, that's the change. You might not be changing your job, career in the way that you may have been feeling pressure, like, oh my God, something's occurring. I feel it. It may be that you are birthing something new and you are just growing through that adjustment time. Remember, give yourself time as well. On the bottom of the deck, we have you are an infinite soul. So again, you continue on and on and on, and so maybe this love. I'm just going to get a few more here. I'm going to see if there are any zodiac signs or anything else that can align with this person specifically, who in the beginning of this reading said that you cannot see them, because it may be different people actually pulling on your energy and coming through in this reading. So now we have opposites attract. There may be distance between you, cultural, religious, racial, wealth differences, age differences as well. It doesn't mean that you're not meant to be. Opposites attract. I know that's a song by, what was it? Paula Abdul. You may look up aligning lyrics there, and that just may mean even that one of you lives on one side of the world and one of you lives on the complete opposite. It may mean that one of you resides more in the 3D, one of you resides more in the 5D. You are more divinely connected and spiritual, and this person is more in material realms. Mama material, mama material. So now we have 0 F's given and 0 apologies. So either you feel this way about this person or this person feels this way about you. I'm feeling as though it could be both. We did set the intention of this person that came through this reading in the beginning. They don't care that they feel what it is that they feel about you. And if they could, they would probably scream it from the rooftops. There's a blockage or something there that is holding you back from aligning and connecting in that way with this person for whatever reason at this time. But they are not going to make any apologies for when they come in, and even who it is that they are, if they are opposite of you in a certain regard, they are not going to make excuses for it. They're going to stand on business and remain 10 toes down and stand strong on their convictions, but lead in love. So now we have this life is a one-time offer. Use it wisely. So it is a one-time offer here in this avatar, in this reality realm and experience. But again, we are infinite beings. So this just may even indicate that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So make sure you're in full alignment. You're open to receive. You work through the things that you need to work through, and you have a growth mindset about yourself. So now we have losing sleep. So either you or this person, which I'm feeling is this person, maybe losing sleep, but you may be feeling the pressure of that. It may be like a back and forth, push pull type of energy. And that came up in that was actually in the Taurus reading as well, that they are losing sleep. So if you also have a placement in Taurus, you may tune into that. Or if the person that you are thinking about is the Taurus zodiac sign, you may cross watch and see what messages come through there. So now we have 11/12 Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. And that may indicate this person or a time frame that something cultivates or comes into fruition. So that's a few months down the line. You have time. And remember to give yourself time as you grow through this adjustment period. And as we, again, overcome the retrogrades, the trines, I do believe we might be on the precipice of some eclipses. So certain things will be eclipsed from us. We may be working through shadow aspects again with the cycles that are coming to completion. Now we have embrace the glorious mess that you are. More often than not, when this comes up, it reminds me of another card which speaks about that life and love are messy and that there is no rule book. And that same thing can be said about us as humans and individuals in this world. We are messy. So just give yourself and this other person grace. On the top of the deck here, to close out these messages, and then we will be moving on to the letters. Electric chemistry, undeniable, inexplainable, and unforgettable. So you are that spark of ignition that keeps this love alive. Or even that's what this person feels with you, like you are electric. And even when you come into union or reunion with this person, it may be that you both feel that charge of energy. Again, that may be why you are feeling that pressure. It might not be self-induced. It may be coming from this other individual or other individuals. So now we have trouble in paradise. Let's see if we can clarify trouble in paradise, please. Spirit guides, what is trouble in paradise? Trouble in paradise, please. Can we get any more aligning messages? What is that in reference to? I did get healthy, loving vibes, so I don't understand why it would say trouble in paradise. Maybe currently you may be feeling as though there is trouble in paradise due to the fact of this pressure and you don't exactly know how to release it or what is on the precipice of change that is going to be offered to you. You're just feeling the pressure and you're not sure why. Okay. Don't worry, okay? There's nothing to worry about. The divine has your back at all times because blessings pour in. Remember, expect the unexpected. Blessings may pour in one of these seasons. Hold the intention. So make sure you are intentional and even consciously aware of what it is that you are doing, how you are moving, energetic signature of what you are emitting, even the other people that may be, attempting to pull on your energy or elude you in a certain way. Make sure that you are standing on business. So I just want to see if we can get, all right, let's see if we can get like one or two more. I feel like I'm in flow and I don't want to stop. Oh no, we did get, why are you so obsessed with me? Why are you so obsessed with me? Everybody knows. Mariah Carey. So Mariah or Carey may even be relevant or resonant here, but this person may be obsessed with you and you may be like, well, why are you so obsessed with me? What is it that you like about me? Why is it that I touch you like this? Or you may be feeling that about someone else, and that's the pressure that you can't release. You may know even that you are on the precipice of aligning with this person, but you're not exactly sure how it's going to take place. And you just know that you're meant to be with this person, and it's pulling on your heartstrings. You can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't find balance. I'm here to tell you, justice is on its way. You will find balance again. And again, we are moving through a retrograde time frame and trines as well. This is the fire horse year, so it is already intense and passionate. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull letters and numbers and see which ones align here for you. Okay. So I'm just going to say them. I'm going to read them off one by one. Q, D, L, C, M, X, M, C, H, R, I. So Chris may be a name. G, L, D, K, N, and Y. I'm also getting Dylan as a name. So I will tidy these up and I will put them on my little plaque, and then I will speak with you about how these letters may align in a different regard, because in my readings they hold a multitude of multifaceted ways that they can align. Okay, now you can actually see the letters, and there was a name that was coming through, though it doesn't align with any of the letters that came out here, but it was Zach. So Zach was a name that was appearing. Anyway, so we have Lacey or even Lucy may align in the top. But I just wanted to mention that these letters may align with a first, a middle, or a last initial or name, a city, state, country, someone that is connected or aligned to you, this person, or an animal, a word that aligns to you, as far as like I've had French fries come out, I've had restaurant names come out, I've had animal names come out. DQ in my locality would represent Dairy Queen, which would be ice cream, like an ice cream place. LX for Lexus or Lexi. We have MD and we have DR for like a medical doctor.
MD may even represent Maryland. If you put the C and the D together, CD. So just like take it like that. But even the MD up there and the MD down below, if you reverse that, could mean DM for a direct message from a divine masculine, though it doesn't have to fit. These are just extra bonus messages for who they align with. RI may even represent Rhode Island. LL could be initials. DC may represent Washington, DC. HI for Hawaii. I was gonna say New England with the NI, but that England I don't think is spelled with an I for New England. I don't know. I think it's NE. It should be. Mid, MID. So somebody may work like a mid shift. Okay. The fact that the X is there may also mean that there is an X person who is still in your energy field. And I know it may not make sense to everybody, but if you put the DRIM, it may mean like representing dream. Like you are this person's dream come true. They are your dream come true. Even though it doesn't spell it out, it could be a wish dream fulfillment. So like something like that. I'm getting some names. Drake, Mike, Micah, Michelle, Lake, MM. Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe. Somebody may have an affinity to either of them. MC. So we had the CD and we have the MC. I know I've been speaking a lot about Craig David in these readings, and some of his song titles or even lyrics that have been showing up in the cards. Once in a Lifetime was one of them. I don't believe we got just that card only, though we did get something that spoke about once in a lifetime. Rim, somebody may play basketball or be a basketball player. And I think that's it for the letters. I was seeing Mill. That may even represent Millie. I don't know if that aligns with somebody that's tuning in, but I wanted to speak about that. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube, which is my only social media that you may find me at Sacred Love 8. If you are interested in providing me a tip or for a mini personal or extended reading, you may find that at ko-fi.com/sacredlove. Comments have been muted due to trolls and spam, and I will never reach out to you. At the heart of the universe, love is the ultimate truth that transcends all boundaries. Thank you for joining me here.